The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And the dime, call me, and monkey chow.
Monkey chow? For what?
Well, for the monkeys, of course. Come on, monkeys.
That's it.
Rest in peace to Estelle Harris.
What the fuck is that from, man?
Toy Story. She was Mrs. Potato Head.
Mrs. Potato Head. There you go.
She was George Costanza's mom on.
There you. That's more what I was. I was like,
Seinfeld.
there it is. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, she's 93, I think.
Oh well, gee.
Yeah. Yeah,
She just missed it, dude. We're about to solve all of aging in like 10 more years. Oh, she just missed it.
Yeah, but that would suck. You'd be stuck at fucking. Well, if it was 10 years, she'd be 103, and she'd be stuck at that for.
She's like a Jew. She's been that for like the last 70 years. She's just been that same person.
One thing, it would have been super topical and pertinent had we talked about it last week. But we'll bring it up because it would be kind of dumb if we didn't, I guess.
Well, we took a week off, guys. You see that?
Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
It's about time I get to give my 2 cents on this bullshit. I seen it when it happened. And I was like, all right, chase him down. Right? Like, chase him down. And then he just lets him walk back. And I'm like, okay. He's plotting he's plotting an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's figuring out what he's going to do. And then Will Smith just sits down. And he's just still screaming, talking shit, sitting down. And then he's just like, all right, I guess I won't do that shit anymore. I'm sorry, Daddy. And he just turned down, and he just pulled his pants down and let Will Smith just stick his dick right in his ass. It was weird. It was the craziest thing you ever see on the Oscars.
Oh,
it was wild.
You must have been watching it live. I missed that part.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. You had to be there. It was incredible. I was like, how do you not assault this man? He has no respect for you. He's sitting down yelling at you. I couldn't imagine getting yelled at by another man in a fucking chair. I would attack that person. Are you kidding me? You're in a chair. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, and then Chris Rock, you could see, was going to verbally assault him. Like, you could see it was coming, and he's like, I'm not going to, or he's all, I could, and then he didn't do it.
I would have shot Will Smith in the fucking face. That's it. I would have taken out the gun I had hidden in my waistband that I snuck into the fucking Oscars, and I would have shot him in the back of the head. That'd be the end of Will Smith. No more iRobot, no fucking Planet Earth, or whatever the fuck he's doing now. Fuck him. And his stupid fucking wife. You know, and it wasn't even it wasn't a bad joke, as everybody said. And how does he not go off on the wife after you just got smacked in public? How do you not, like, he's a comedian. All right, now fucking trash her.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you doing? He's just like, okay, I'm sorry. You're out of your mind.
The funny thing is, he opened up a can of worms with the wrong part of society. Because comedians just fucking ate him alive after that.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, not only he's like an actor, but he fancies himself somewhat of a comic.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, he says that he was like could you call him a rapper? I don't know.
Back in the day.
A rhymer? Like, free speech is a big deal in these industries, you fucking cunt. Like, it blows my mind. And not to mention, doesn't his wife sucks other dudes' dicks? Right? Like, didn't we all heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Like, she was banging other dudes.
She said, August Alcina is apparently going to release a book, and he says that Jada said that you're better than my husband.
Oi! Oi!
That's pretty bad.
I wonder if Will Smith is going to go smack that dude. Probably not. And that's another thing, too. It's so crazy that Will Smith wasn't fucking taken out of there by, like, security. How does he get to stay?
The cops, they told him he needed to leave, and he said no. And then
he just stayed?
Yeah, the police asked Chris Rock if he wanted to press charges if they wanted to make him leave, and he said no.
That doesn't matter. You see, theoretically, say Bill Burr walks onto the stage for the sake of any other comedian and just open hand fucking smacks Chris Rock in the face. Does he stay at the Oscars? No, he fucking doesn't.
I don't think he should have been allowed to stay.
He certainly doesn't stay at the Oscars. He's just because he's Will Smith. That was ridiculous.
Yep.
Fuck Will Smith. Fuck Fresh Prince. I'd have beat his ass. That's incredible.
Speaking of someone leaving their profession, I don't know if you've heard about this, but brain condition aphasia causes actor Bruce Willis to retire.
Oh, Brucey. Well, was that what's making him make shitty movies for the last 6 or 8 years?
Kind of. I
fucking
guess.
up his movies have been weird as fuck.
It affects your language. It affects your ability to remember shit. There's several causes. One can be Alzheimer's. One can be a brain injury. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, I like some of his stuff.
Yeah, some of his stuff's good. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking feel bad for him.
Yeah,
like what?
I mean,
how old is he?
60s maybe.
Okay, well
you got 70. I don't know.
You got to become 60 as Bruce Willis. Most people have to be poor. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Okay. What could happen to you that's oh, bummer. I don't fucking care. You got to be Bruce Willis for 60 years. Yeah. Fuck off, dick. Okay.
Utah couple accused of using electric shocks on 2 kids.
Well, what's the case? For what?
So this woman and her boyfriend were using an electronic shocking device on the kids who were handcuffed to each other.
So you get them both.
Yeah.
You got
2 for 1.
Well, you see, if you punish one of them and make the other one watch, well, you're creating a weird demographic there. But if you chain them together, so if this one's a dick, they both get popped. You see, now we're not going to have any arguing over the McNuggets, are we now?
Yeah, there's no outside today.
Yeah, you see, now we're not deciding what channel we're going to watch. We're just going to pick one, huh? You see, because I can zap you both with one good zap
shot.
Here.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably a cattle prod or something like that.
Did you say it was in where? Where was that?
In Utah.
Dude, I just came from fucking Utah, man.
I just came from Reno.
Dude,
Poor us.
Utah's the weirdest place. I went there for a hockey game. The hockey game was pretty good. The Grizzlies lost, which was cool because I don't fucking like them.
That was the reason we weren't on last week.
Yeah, that's why we weren't on. But I didn't know. I think the Mormons own the gas station. The Maverick, the casino, the fucking gas station. Mm-hmm. I think the Mormons own that because the place I went to see the hockey game at is the Maverick Center. And I was like, okay, it's just called that. But I went in there and it's all the gas station shit. They just serve gas station fast food shit from the Bonfire Maverick gas station fucking place. And I was like, all right, well, that's worth $44. Totally, right? It's just gas station food, but sure, yeah, right on, totally. Tall can, $44, yeah. So the game was super good though. It was awesome. Everything else in Salt Lake is a big scam though. I ordered this DoorDash thing, and the dude just drove to a neighborhood that he got lost in, and set my food outside a building, took a picture of it, and left. And that was it. And he told me, he called us, and he was like, yeah, I got lost, and I just left it there. Well, you can't do that, man. We paid for it, guy. And he was like, yeah, I'll go back and get it and bring it to you. Where do I bring it? And we said, just where you're supposed to. The address on the form. And he's like, okay, I'll bring it there. Obviously, he didn't. Why would he ever do that? He just drove he kept going wherever he was going. But I don't want street food. He left it up for the bums out in the Salt Lake, Utahs, right?
Yeah.
He just and so we called the fucking people that I don't know, are in charge of him or something. And they're like, well, he said he delivered it. And I was like, well, yeah, but he didn't. So I don't know. I could take a picture of an empty space where he could have put the bag in my room, and then he can take a picture of the space where he did put the bag somewhere else, and we can hold him up. Because I don't have the food and I paid for it, and he just left it on the street. And they said, well, because we've contacted him and he says he delivered it, we'll give you half your money back in a week. And that was the deal we got. And that was all it was. It was ridiculous. We went to a tattoo shop to try to get a tattoo. Lady fucking scheduled an appointment. And we waited like 4.5 hours for this tattoo. And then she calls us and says, oh, I can't do it today. Sorry. You're going to have to find someone else. At that time, all the tattoo shops closed in Utah because it's fucking Utah. There's a tattoo shop next door to her place. We would have went over there and got another appointment. But she scammed us. It's a brick job, Johnny. It's a fucking brick job. It was ridiculous. Everything's a rip-off in that goddamn state. Fuck Utah.
Yeah, went to Reno yesterday. The best part was on the way back, we stopped in Fernley to get something to eat, and we were just going to stop at the Denny's there, and we found out there was a Black Bear Diner, which I'm very fond of.
Fuck that place.
So this is the 4th one I've been to. They've all been equally awesome.
Oh,
good
that
service,
place.
good food.
Wow, what? I had the worst service ever in my life with that place. They put me in the back. This is back with the peasants. We don't want you to be seen by these classy folk up front.
If I just saw you for the first time, I'd probably think the same thing.
Oh, you fucking assholes. Oh, everything sucked.
Yeah, ours was really good. The only bad part is I ended up having to order an omelet. I ordered the veggie burger, and they were out of veggie burgers. So I had to get an omelet. But it was really good.
Yeah, fuck that place.
I ate way too fucking much and wanted to die.
I went to Applebees. It was all right. It was all right. I'm the asshole. I went to Applebees. It was nice. I like chain restaurants. I go to a new place than I go to a chain restaurant. You know, something you can get everywhere. I like to be adventurous. I got a Long Island iced. I drank like 3 or 4 Long Island iced teas, dude. You can't get drunk there. They don't put any alcohol in the drinks.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is nice. Except for they charge double the price. They don't give you any of the booze. It's a big scam. It's a big fucking gimmick. You see? Man. So much money in alcohol there. Must have spent like $1,000 in booze. Never got drunk. Not one time. 4 days. Never. Drank 4 days straight. Never drunk. Not one time.
Not even a buzz.
Not even once. Fucking ridiculous. I got a little blaster gun from Dave & Buster's. So almost worth it. That was cool. It only cost me $185.
Well, shit.
But it was, hey.
You could have went to Walmart and bought it for $15.
Not one that says Dave & Buster's on it. All right?
Just drew that on.
Hey, bro. Then I would have had to buy a marker, too. So where's my profit margin? Where's my profits at, Johnny? Fuck. Where am I getting a deal here, then? I got to buy this one with tickets. Stupid. Take money, put it on the plastic card, then take the plastic card and buy the prize. But you can't take money and buy the prize. Fuck off. This is a whole scam. This whole thing's a prick job.
Oh. Yeah, I discovered this new drink last week. It's made out of pea protein. That's PEA, not PEE. It's called Ripple. And this one was a protein shake. And I thought it was just coffee flavored. So I go to the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I take my protein shake, and then I go back to bed. Well, thankfully, I did not drink this one before bed because it wasn't just coffee flavored. It had caffeine in it.
Hold on, you don't use like pre-workout before you go to the gym? You don't use any stimulant? How do you?
No, I wake up and go to the fucking gym.
You're out of your mind.
I wake up at 12:45. I'm at the gym at 1 o'clock.
What? Are you preparing for war? Why? You're not taking any stimulants, Johnny? What are you, drug testing? What are you gonna go to the show? Why? Why not? What are you, Mormon? Are you getting a new religion? What the fuck's going on? Now Johnny's a Jehovah. Is that what Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
He's witnessing Jehovah now, and that comes with not being able to drink the fucking coffee.
Well, no, I didn't want to stay up because I was going back to bed because I have to work in the morning.
I couldn't dream going to the gym not all juiced up on fucking pre-workout, man. Every now and again I gotta cycle off for a couple weeks, and it's the worst 2 weeks of my life.
Oh, but I had that protein shake for breakfast the next morning. It was really good.
Yeah.
And they only had 2. It's only at the Shell on Idaho Street by CVS.
How weird. From a gas station,
Yeah,
right?
I've been to every other place in town. Nobody has it. I looked for it the entire time we were on our way to Reno, in Reno, and on the way back, and never found it anyplace else.
Let me tell you one fucking fantabulous drink that they only have. What's that little shitty town? It's right on the border of Utah and Nevada. It's
Wendover?
Yeah, West Wendover, is that what? Yeah. There's a little shitty gas station there. It's like a Chevron or something. And they still have sparkling Voss water in the glass. They still have it, dude. They only have
I fucking remember when you drink that shit all the time.
Dude, they only have like 2 racks of it, and that's all that's left, bro. And I bought like 6 of them.
That's probably what's left in the fucking...
world, I think. I gotta go back. I was gonna come back, and I fucking forgot about it, because I was gonna buy all they had.
You were the only one buying them. So.
I know, they quit selling. So mad. And then I seen them there, and I was like, oh man, what, in this weird little town? It's because none of these hillbillies bought this shit. How cool.
Oh.
It's like my own little treasure find in the... Everything else is terrible there, but they got the cool water.
Maybe we can get an endorsement from Voss for that.
Dude, Voss, hook me up and make the sparkling. Send it again to me, because I can't find it on the internet either, because it's kind of what the fuck.
All right, maybe they'll pay our bills. We're going to pay our bills. Be right back.
We'll be right back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony in just a moment. But first, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. What do you need to do? Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. And now, back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back.
All right, second half.
Yeah, and Anthony's got some news about the Shreditarian Rush truck.
Oh, well, we're on NV Food Runners now, but the menu on NV Food Runners, it's not our whole menu. Like, they only... Because for some reason, when we sent it to the dude, he just kind of put it in himself, and we don't have any control over it, so they charge whatever fees or whatever. But they don't offer, like, the 3 tacos order isn't on there. It's only 2 tacos. And they don't have some of the stuff on there. It's not the full menu. The teas, the iced teas, and the lemonades and shit's not on there. But,
that sucks.
So, the best way to get the food from the truck is to come out and stand at the fucking truck, man, you lazy bitches. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come out and fucking stand out here. My ticket times are 10 minutes or less. Fuck off. You can, Johnny called the fucking Facebook there. Well, I guess you don't call Facebook. What do you write them? What do you do?
This message.
He typed them. He fucking typed the face buckets. And you can order whatever you want, man. We'll just fucking whip it up and you can come pick it up. But,
Yeah. I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes.
You got motherfuckers coming over to my place to pick it up on your honor. Well, yeah, fuck, you can only get some things, you lazy bastard. I'm not putting myself out here.
So, are you gonna have some kind of discount for our listeners?
Well, fucking my discount. My problem is my discount. I give you guys discount codes. The only one using them is fucking Johnny. Big J comes over. He's like, "Hey, yeah, I know the discount code." We're like, "No, you know the discount code." You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to give Johnny $2 off, and that's what the discount code is. So you come up, give Johnny $2 off. I'll give you 20%, and I'll give him $2 off, and he can accumulate it. We're going to give him some free dinners. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's 5. That means he gets 5 customers use that discount code. He'll get a free pizza. How you like that? That's the only thing he hasn't tried.
The only thing I haven't tried yet.
Get Jackfruit pizza. We're going to give Johnny $2. That's the code.
I'm not a fan of Jackfruit, but I am going to give it a shot.
I'm telling you, it's real good.
On Anthony's word, I'm going to give it a shot.
There's a drug dealer that comes to my truck. He exclusively orders the pizza. He gets it like twice a week every time.
Yeah.
It's one of our items that takes just about exactly 10 minutes to make. So he comes, he orders it. I think he does a drug deal. Then he comes back and gets it. It's like perfect time.
Oh,
it links up. We're right in there. I'll work with your schedule, post office, drug deal, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you got. Just give me a call.
There you go.
I'll get you set up.
Yeah, I had to send him a message. Just go to the Shreditarian Facebook.
Yeah, man. We'll get you squared away.
Absolutely. Speaking of people that are making a lot of money. New York is giving the Buffalo Bills $850 million in taxpayer funds for a new stadium.
Fuck off. Why?
It's the biggest pro sports subsidy of all time.
Yeah, Why? I don't understand.
Well, here's the kicker. 3 days after that, New York announced an $800 million tax cut to Children and Family Services.
Oh, so that's where they're going to get the money from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Children and Family Services. Well, fuck them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
never mind the owner of the Bills is worth $5.8 billion with a B.
Why doesn't
Let's
he
just
pay
fuck
for
over
it?
children and families.
Why doesn't he just pay for
Fucking
it?
cocksucker.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's how you keep your $8.5 billion.
I understand, but it's not that much money to just pay for if you have that kind of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you don't have that much money anymore. You only have $5.0 billion.
Bummer. what a bitch.
What a terrible problem to have.
What a bummer deal. I gotta steal from all those fucking poor people. Man. I'd hate to have $2 less billion.
Or 800 less million.
The fucking... Well, I don't disagree with who they're stealing the money from. I couldn't give a shit less about the poor people. Fuck them. What I have a problem with is what they're funding with the funds.
Yeah, exactly.
Not green energy, not fucking
something beneficial to mankind.
Not fucking eliminating coal, not the Ukrainian war, fucking nothing. Nope, we're gonna build us a fucking football stadium.
Yep.
So we can watch as the Bills is. You fucking dummies.
Yeah. It's funny because I was thinking of you talking about the Bills the last show when I was reading that fucking story.
Yeah, I don't understand all. I don't know why they call them the Bills. What? They're not ducks.
Stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is stupid. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's fucking
Give me
funny.
$150 million or whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure most of the shit, all the shit that you guys are spending money on, these super rich folks, it's all just some sort of a slush fund or a scam campaign to just hide or launder money from fucking drug cartels. I'm tired of hearing about all of it. The CIA, all of it's all a fucking scam. All right, I went to Salt Lake. I went to the Mormon temple. I know what they're doing. They got a list. They fucking know. They know what everybody's doing up there. All right.
Police find 3 severely decomposing bodies in California home during welfare check.
California's getting weird.
Yeah. Was
there any live people?
No.
Oh, just like one dude alive. These are all my friends.
Canadian officials contacted Irvine police to do a welfare check when family members hadn't heard from them in over a year.
Let me tell you a funny idea for a sitcom. Guy that lives with 3 dead bodies thinks they're all his friends. Shenanigans and hijinks galore. Oh, God, it'd be great. He just talks to him, hangs out with him. What'd I tell you about eating all the fucking donuts on the counter? Like, he's just talking shit to all these crazy dead people. Oh, it'd be awesome.
Clean up your ooze, you fuck.
Every fucking time I come in here, you got these windows open. And it's fucking, God damn it, John. Every fucking time I come in here.
You're letting all the stink out.
Oh, yeah, I have roommates. He's like at the bar introducing himself to ladies. No, yeah, I live with a couple roommates. No, yeah, great guys. Real quiet. They don't bother anybody.
They said the bodies appeared to have been in the home for 12 to 16 months.
Oof. People really didn't give a shit about them.
I think the same thing. Like, who the fuck doesn't talk to a family member
right
in 16 fucking months?
If you died in here, Johnny, I'd know after like a couple weeks, probably. At least
you know.
It wouldn't be more than a month. I would be like, I wonder what happened to that dude.
Are we doing the show this week?
I never seen Johnny again. Like, what the fuck, right?
Yeah. Who the fuck? Yeah.
Like, people notice motherfuckers that don't work at the gas station.
Yeah.
Like, how do 3 of you just nobody gives a fuck about you? That's weird. I'm a dick. Man, I'm like the worst guy, and people would know if I was missing. Like, fuck.
No one's saying they'd be upset, but they would notice.
No, but they would definitely know. Somebody would say something to someone. I think. See something, say something. At least they'd be like, well, he fucking probably did something and disappeared. Like, he's probably up to something. Like,
he fucked with the wrong person this time.
he's fucking... One of these buildings is coming down. Something happened.
They suspect it was a domestic issue. They think it was a murder-suicide. The father was in his 60s, the mother was in her 50s, and the son was in his 30s.
Also, he killed both them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then himself. You know what? Not necessarily. Could have been the son, I guess.
No, that's what I mean.
Say who. Yeah.
I'm 100% sure the son killed both of them and then killed himself. Yeah, no, for sure that happened. Yeah. Man, there was this kid that somebody I knew from the school days. He just got stabbed to death in Vegas, so that's cool.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think his name's Nico. So. Yeah, mortared his fucking ass. Moitered it. Stabbed him to death. So, yeah.
I always laugh when someone says stabbed him to death. Well, I didn't think he fucking stabbed him to life.
Dude, he stabbed him. He didn't stab him to injured. He stabbed him right. He said, okay, we're going to go right through injured, straight to death. We blew right past that exit and went right to death, buddy. Man, there's a lot of folks that have died that were school folks I knew, man, these days. It's a little weird, man.
You went to school in Vegas.
Well, I went to school with a lot of dirtbags.
Because you went to school in Vegas.
A lot of people just overdosed on drugs. It's weird. Super weird.
Speaking of kids dying, Matthew Coleman's wife says he got significantly more paranoid while researching QAnon before child murders.
What the fuck is that?
QAnon?
I don't know what that is.
It's like the lizard people and all that fucking bullshit, like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So they started looking into these conspiracy theories, and I guess she was like, oh, yeah, whatever, and he fucking went off the deep end.
So, like, you just look it up and it makes you go crazy or something?
If you start believing it, I guess.
It's like the Matrix.
Funny that you said that. It said he abruptly took his two children, 2 and 10 months, to Mexico. He stabbed them both in the chest with a spear fishing gun.
God damn!
Right. It said in an FBI criminal
complaint. Where do you get a spear fishing gun?
In Mexico, apparently.
And is that that's your plan? Like A? You could just get a steak knife. You could break a kid's neck.
Yeah.
You just punch them in the face and kill them. They're not strong. Like, they're really not.
Especially a 10-month-old.
Yeah, he's really not strong, dude.
Shake his head off.
Dude, in a fist fight, he's unarmed, dude. He couldn't do nothing. Like, you tell him grab the leg, but he's not gonna do it. And he doesn't respond to corner coaching at that age. He's really not gonna get through to him. No matter what you tell him, hands up. He's really gonna get it right to the face. He's not gonna do well.
Even the 2-year-old doesn't stand much of a chance.
Nah, you could just kick him right in the face. You could drop kick the whole thing. You could kick them both at the same time if you were any good. I mean, not great. They didn't stand a chance. I'll tell you. I didn't like that matchup, Dana. I didn't like that. You really shouldn't have given the 10-month-old the title shot at this age. He hasn't matured as a fighter.
In an FBI criminal complaint obtained by People last August, Coleman allegedly told police he was motivated by the QAnon conspiracy theory, which falsely claims President Donald Trump was secretly been battling a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles at the highest levels of political power and influence. So you know how you know that this conspiracy theory is false?
Well, because I'll tell you how I know. I know because if there was anybody that was in charge of a cabal of pedophiles, it would be Mr. Donald Trump. I would think, right?
Well, the reason I know it's not true is because he would be talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, and
non-fucking stop.
He would be like,
there'd be no secret about it.
I'm totally in charge of stopping this race of pedophiles. I think he's secretly in charge of a cabal of pedophiles. Like, what do you mean? Why not? Look,
we have the best people on this case.
Look at his crazy wife.
For this cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles.
Yeah, he for sure is in charge of something. Like, what do you mean? His name's on a golden building in gold.
Yeah.
You don't think he's fucking some Malaysian 13-year-old boy in there? You're out of your mind. You don't know how money works. Fuck you. Have you never seen a documentary about money ever? Have you ever seen anything about rich people ever? That's exactly what's going on. What the fuck are you talking about?
It says he allegedly told agents that while he was in Mexico, he had laid in bed seeing all of the pieces being decoded like the Matrix, and that he was Neo.
Oi.
So there you go. There's your fucking Matrix.
Oi. Let me ask you something. Completely unrelated, but mildly related. That fucking cunt that plays Neo, what's his name? Keanu Reeves, right? I watched all 3 John Wick movies. Why? If they spend millions and billions trying to put this motherfucker in movies, make him an actor, put him in the box office on the big screen, they didn't take 20 minutes to teach him how to run. Have you ever seen him run?
No.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's like a 90-year-old man with a diaper full of shit. He just, like, it's fucking madness. It's insane. You expect me to believe this man is like a serial assassin, right? As John Wick, or even as the Matrix guy. But every time he's running, I'm like, his 40 is like 5 minutes. He runs like he has no hip joints. Like it's like all one thing. Like he's a box man. It's fucking weird, dude.
I just wish they would have taken that 20 minutes to teach him how to act.
Fuck it. I don't even running is a basic human skill to survival. What if something wants to eat you? It would have eaten Keanu Reeves. He'd be dead. He'd be eaten. It's crazy. Why is he famous? God damn it.
So when they were questioning the guy, he said visions and signs revealed that his wife Abby possessed serpent DNA. He mentioned he was not sure if his wife was a shapeshifter and has passed it on to his children, and that all things were pointing to the idea that his children have corrupted DNA that will spread if something is not done about it, according to the affidavit.
Yeesh. Well, he thought they were skizzards, bro, and he fucking took them out, man. That's it. That's the end of the line.
Oh my god.
With a spearfish. He probably hunted them, dude. Think about that, dude. So crazy in his delusions. Like, I gotta get this spear gun and hunt down these mega lizards. Fucking make me a pair of boots. It's all fucking crazy.
So in our last story here, it's our What Happens in Vegas segment, our new segment. Woman found dead inside Las Vegas storage unit.
Oh man, I bet you she was cooked up, dude. Those things are like ovens, dude.
Yeah, they suspect drug activity. They found paraphernalia and stuff at the scene, and it's quote unquote suspicious because the unit can only be locked from the outside.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Somebody cooked her up,
I don't see anything wrong with this story.
Yeah, somebody cooked her up, dude.
Somebody locked her in? She didn't lock herself in from the outside?
Somebody cooked her ass up, dude. Are you kidding me? And not to mention, how do you know it's a lady? I mean, how long was she in there? Did it say?
Yeah, it didn't say.
I mean, if you arrive on the scene after a week, dude, that's soup. You just got soup in a box. You know how hot that storage unit's going to get? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
Like 180 degrees. It's fucking crazy. You're just going to melt that person like a candle. Ugh. Couldn't imagine that. Well, what storage facility? I wonder if they got good rates.
It didn't say.
Oh, what a fucking... Like, are you kidding me? Talk about secure. Right? Like, right. Tell me...
Hey, everything in there is secure.
Yeah, nothing's coming out at Ace unless you got the lock. You know, nothing's coming out unless you got the key over here, buddy. I mean, this bitch really tried. She couldn't do it, dude. I mean, not life or limb could have got her out of here. And she had pharmaceuticals. She was enhanced. Couldn't get out. Doesn't matter. It'll hold a mutant in here. I would use it as an ad. Fuck them. You know, you lock a drug addict in my storage facility like, haha, that's going to hurt me. Fuck you. I'll put it on a billboard. Look at this bitch we cooked in here. I'll hold on to all your stuff. Don't worry. Nothing's getting out of here, boys.
Speaking of getting out, we're getting out of this episode. We'll see you next week.
Alrighty. Go down and get yourself a storage shed.
New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.